Hey guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. So today's unboxing is another Nespresso coffee capsule unboxing. This is for the VERTUO machine and it's for 2022. If you are looking for the video where I unbox the original line, so the smaller capsules, I'll put a card here and you can go and watch that video. I filmed that a couple of days ago. But again, it has been designed by Pierre Hermé from Paris. And this is on sale right now for £45. If you are an expert or an ambassador member, you will get a discount of 20%, which will bring the cost of the calendar down to £36. And I'll link it underneath if you do want to go get it. It's stunning, as was the other calendar, and I'm going to insert a video here of showing you this in detail because it does kind of open in a little special way. So it's a 24-day calendar. I'm going to open it, I'm going to tell you what the coffee blend is, a little bit about the strength and a little bit of information about each capsule. I'm not going to go into lots of detail. It's quite a personal thing as to whether or not you enjoyed the coffee, and there'll be some I haven't tried myself anyway. I'll also tell you, if I can, how much each individual coffee is worth. I say if I can because in our original line we got some of the Christmas blends, which are limited edition and not yet on the website. So let's start it off with day number one. We're starting it off with Colombia, which is one of the Master Origins coffees. This is mug size, which is 230ml, and it's a Colombia washed Arabica. It's fair trade, it's a strength number 5, and it's worth 66p. Day number 2. This is Infiniment Double Espresso, so this is another one of these special edition ones I was talking about. It's a double espresso, so it's 80ml, 2.7 fluid ounce. And like I said, I think this is one of the special editions, so it's not yet on their website. Day number 3. This one is from the Barista range, and it is Bianco Doppio for milk, and it's a double espresso. But with milk, that makes it 390ml or 13 fluid ounce. This one is worth 52p. It says a smooth and caramelly light roast Arabica blend crafted specifically for your larger milky coffees. Day number 4. Melozio. This is one of my favourites. I actually had this morning as my morning coffee. I always tend to start the day off now with a VERTUO coffee just because they're bigger and I can just make it and drink it while I'm kind of going about my business, and then I might make some smaller ones later on in the day. But I do tend to start with VERTUO just because it's so much bigger and it's easier, it lasts me longer. It's described as smoothed and balanced. Generally, I do have this with a little bit of milk. It's worth 59p. It's a strength number 6. Day number 5. Furtado, another one that we tend to have quite regularly. This is a Gran Lungo size, which is 150ml. It's described as being intense and full-bodied. It pairs quite well with milk, I always think. It's worth 52p and it's a strength number 8. Day number 6. Another Master Origins, this one is Mexico. This is mug size, so 230ml. It's worth 66p, it's strength number 7. It's described as a double washed Robusta. Day number 7. This is Altiso, so this is espresso size. I don't tend to buy these kind of smaller quantity coffees for my VERTUO just because I tend to use my small machine for smaller coffees just because I've got both, but I'm sure I would buy them if I didn't have that option. So it's a 40ml coffee, the smallest you can get from VERTUO. It's a strength number 9, it's worth 44p, full-bodied and creamy. Day number 8. Stormio. This is another favourite in our house. This is a little bit of a sort of stronger, deeper taste, I find. One we tend to drink black, although it does also work well with milk, as do most of them. Stormio is described as rich and strong. It's mug size, so 230ml. Strength number 8, worth 59p. Day number 9. Inzio, which is a Gran Lungo. This is described as floral and cereal. So like I said, Gran Lungo, 150ml. The strength number 4 is worth 52p. Day number 10. This, I believe, is from the limited edition Christmas collection, not yet released. It's called Infiniment Gourmand, and this is a hazelnut flavour. It's 230ml, so mug-sized. We did have hazelnut as a flavour a number of years ago, and then it kind of disappeared, and I'm wondering if this one is going to be similar. It's also got the P logo on, so I don't know if that's also been designed in collaboration with Pierre Hermé. Day number 11. This is Creations Barista and it is the vanilla custard pie. I like this. It's got the sweetness to it without having to actually add any kind of sugar or anything there. So it's Barista Creations is the range, and it is a 230ml mug size, and this is worth 62p. Day number 12, double espresso scuro, so a double espresso size, so 80ml. This is described as dark and bold. Strength number 11, and this is worth 51p. Day number 13, Master Origins Ethiopia. This is described as cradled in the sun. I think that's to do with where they're getting the beans from. Strength 4, 57p. Day number 14, Soleo. This one has been around for quite a while. It is 230ml mug sized. It's described as fruity and light bodied, and it's a strength number 2, so one of the lowest strength wise. This is worth 59p. Day number 15, Furtado again, but this time it's the decaffeinito version, so the decaf version of Furtado. So obviously really similar, if not identical taste to the original Furtado, except this is the decaf version. Always divides people, decaf. Do you drink decaf? Do you not? Some people don't see the point in it if it's not got caffeine in. I personally drink it for the taste and therefore like to have this in the evening. Again described as intense and full-bodied. Again strength number 8, and this is worth 54p. Day number 16, Orafio. So this is another of the espresso size coffees. It's described as caramel and roasted. Strength number 6, and it's worth 44p. Day number 17. This is again from Barista Creations. This one is called Bianco Piccolo Espresso for Milk. 270ml once you have added the milk in, otherwise I'm guessing it's just like 40ml. It's a new one. It's described as a rich roasted coffee created specifically for a perfect pairing with creamy milk in your shorter cups, and this is worth 49p. Day number 18, another special edition. Again, I think it's from the Christmas range. It's called Infinitely Fruity. This one is a raspberry flavour and it's 230ml or a mug size. Day number 19, Voltesso. This is espresso size. It's light and sweet. Strength number 4, and this is worth 44p. Day number 20, Master Origins Costa Rica, another of my favourites. I always have these in the cupboard as well and kind of alternate and drink them. And this is a Gran Lungo size, 150ml. So I go for this when I don't quite want that full mug, but I want more than, like I said, an espresso or a small coffee. It's described as having crystal clarity, whatever that means. Strength 7, and it's worth 57p. Day number 21, Il Caf. Another espresso size coffee, so another 40ml one. Exceptionally intense and velvety. Strength number 11, worth 44p. Day number 22, Arrondio. This one is a Gran Lungo, so 150ml. It's described as cereal and mild. Strength number 6, and it's worth 52p. Day number 23, Barista Creations, and this one is caramel cookie, again mug size, 230ml. This is worth 62p. It's described as sweet and velvety. Okay, Christmas Eve, the most exciting day of any Nespresso advent calendar. It's the last day and it's the biggest. Let's see what's in there. Today we get the Origin Collection Lungo-sized mug, which I find really strange because this particular mug, it tells me with a little leaflet that came inside, has an overflow capacity of 180ml or 6 fluid ounce and is ideal for any VERTUO double espresso coffee. That's great, but there's also a lot of other coffees that won't fit in here, like the mug-sized ones, which is most of what I drink from VERTUO, so I'm a little bit disappointed they've chosen to go with this size. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Why not go for the mug sized, and then you could drink any of the VERTUO coffees out of it. Let me know your thoughts on that. It's the first time they've given us such a small mug in a VERTUO calendar. This would normally retail as a pair for £26, so this cup is worth £13. I do like the fact that it's got like different kind of colour inside. You know, it feels nice to kind of hold it in your hands like this and just drink it out the spout. It feels a bit more like a ritual than just a standard mug. But it just doesn't make sense to me they've gone for that size. I kind of can't get past that. However, they have given us a coffee today that will work in this cup, thankfully. And that's the Infiniment Double Espresso, which again, I think is going to be from the new range, which is an 80ml coffee. So what do I think of the Nespresso calendar this year? I can't get past the fact that they've given us such a small mug in a calendar that is for larger coffees. I know they do small ones as well, but I would like to have thought they'd have included a mug that would fit everything like they normally do. And this particular range that they've gone with for the mug here does come in a bigger size, so I don't know why they didn't just do that. It seems a little bit strange to me. I also feel like there's a lot of espresso sized coffees in the VERTUO calendar, and I was kind of hoping for more of the bigger ones, but that's just me. Other than that, I do think there's a nice selection. As I say every year, I would prefer it if they also included some chocolate and some of their biscuits and things, because I just think that would elevate things even more rather than just putting coffee and a cup as they do. And as usual, we continue to be bemused by the fact that the cup always comes behind day number 24, which I know traditionally it's your last day of the calendar, so let's make it the most exciting one. But then at the same time, sometimes it would be nice to get that on day 1 and then you could use it throughout the month. Nothing to stop you going ahead and opening day 24 and taking the cup out, but you see what I mean. So that is my thoughts on the Nespresso calendar this year. It's still available at the time of making the video, and I'll link it underneath if you want to pick it up. And I'll also link at the end of this video the Nespresso original calendar if you want to see what that one looks like. And I've got lots more advent calendar unboxings to come, including another coffee one and a hot chocolate one. So if you want to see those, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when those videos go live. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.